What is good, Gemini Gang? It is your girl LP, the Spiritual G. I am back with your messages for December and your forecast, what you can expect for the month. All right, doing things a little differently. As you can see, the setup is different. My face is actually on camera. I just felt like coming on and saying, hey, what's up? All right, so let's rock with it. Cards are pre-shuffled. I'm about to deal them out, and next time you see me, cards will be laid out. All right, so let's get it. All right, Geminis, I'm back. As you can see, the cards are laid out, so let's get into it. All right, so right off the bat, the initial message that popped in was work hard, play hard, but it wasn't so much of incorporating a balance. I get the sense that whoever this message is going to resonate with, you're trying to decide between either working hard or playing hard. It's like, which should I do today? Should I work hard today or should I play hard today? Work hard or play hard? It's not like you're trying to find a balance for it. It's like, one day you want to play really hard and then you're like, well, I guess I have to work hard today since I played really hard last time. But let's start off with your energy surrounding this reading, which came out as Hope, number 27. So that's a really good way to start off a reading. Hopeful energy, hoping that you're going to make the right decision, hoping that you are on the right track, hoping that your choices, which came out on the bottom of the Wisdom of Night deck, hoping that your choices haven't affected you to the point where you can't come back from it. So with the High Priestess of Spirit also appearing underneath choices, it's like, y'all have been very free. I mean, that's generally Gemini energy, like being very free, carefree, free-spirited. But I get a sense that Gemini has to pull back from that overly free-spirited energy and not so much of the, play hard. You may be more so concentrating on work or get the inclination that that's what you should do in the coming month. I shouldn't say in the coming month, in the current month, I should say. All right, so for your tarot messages, first week of December that popped up, we have the Page of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, there's a lot of court cards that came out for your reading. Okay, this is just the one of three kings. Yeah, that's funny because Taurus had three kings too, but in a completely different energy. So if you have Taurus placements, you may want to go and check that reading out. But otherwise, yeah, then this is a completely different message for somebody else. But if you do have Taurus, yeah, I would suggest going and checking that out. All right, so with the Page of Cups energy for your first week, you're starting off the week lighthearted, King of Wands especially. There's more play hard energy with this combination of the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. It's like, all right, a little fun, flirty, your choice for the week, I would say, is play hard for the first week of December. All right, but coming into the second week of December, we have the King of Pentacles clarified by the King of Cups. Okay, so very different from the first week. Second week is feeling more work hard energy. All right, so you're coming into the second week kind of feeling like, all right, maybe you spent a little too much money the first week. You gotta, focus on your coins, focus on your bag. And with the King of Cups energy showing up, you may feel like there's a point where you need to balance your mental and emotional. All right, so your rational brain, your logical brain, you're kind of going to be in like seeking more balance there when it comes to the second month of December. All right, so both kings are great kings. All right, so a king clarified by the king is equals king energy. Okay, so you're gonna be in your king energy, you know, continuing. Those are the three kings. So the three kings that showed up for you: King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and King of Cups, right? So you're not so much like, because the king of swords isn't here, it's not so much like the, you know, overly thinking, like mental energy, but you're going to be looking to balance like your stability with maybe emotional factors, or feel like you need to pour more into yourself emotionally, or have others pour into you emotionally. Like you're gonna want to feel loved on, all right, while you're getting your finances or your home straight. You're gonna want to incorporate both in that week. So it's still gonna feel like more of a work hard week, but it's gonna be a little more balanced out, where, you know what, you're like, all right, well, I need some loving this day, so I'm gonna work hard this day, and then, you know, maybe go on a date, or maybe, you know, um, be a little fun, like as far as like have like a little flirty moment, or, you know, if you're in a relationship, you're going to want to spend time with your significant other at some point during that week. Okay, now with the third week coming in, another court card, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, clarified by the world. All right, so third week, back to play hard. Okay, you're gonna want to be all over the place. There may be a lot going on with the holiday. You may, you know, feel like you need to be everywhere at once. Okay, there may be travel involved. Okay, you may be going away for the holidays. All right, but in this sense, you're going to have your hands full in the third week. It's going to feel like, you know, there's going to be a lot on your plate. There's going to be a lot to do. All right, so balancing your time, you know, in the first couple of weeks may be beneficial, since the third week looks like it's going to be much busier for you. All right, so rounding out the fourth week, we have the Magician, Black Herman here in the Hoodoo Tarot. This is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck. Clarified by the Seven of Wands, though. So you're going to feel like, you know, it's going to be a good time for you in terms of getting things done, you know, maybe manifesting a couple of, you know, not really big things, but, you know, light things, happy moments into your life for the fourth week, especially coming off of, you know, if you're big into the holiday season, you may be getting, you know, things that you want, and, you know, getting the energy that you want. You are in a space that feels really good. But with the Seven of Wands here, there may be some slight defensiveness around what the energy that's coming towards you. So you may have to have like your guard up slightly, because you're going to be magnetic. Okay, you're going to be in a magnetic kind of energy and I don't feel like that's just the fourth week. I feel like it's overall for the month. You're going to be like drawing in people. All right, so just make sure you're choosing the right people. Consider this a quality over quantity advisement. Okay, so yeah, keep your guard up when it comes to, you know, people that are going to come in that are drawn to you, that may not be well intended, or, you know, really in it for the best reasons. So just be mindful of that. With your angel message, we have composure. All right, so yeah, this month is going to take some composure to get through, because it's going to feel like a lot, especially going into the third week. All right, and if you're making the right choices, here, it shouldn't be really difficult. Like, I don't get like, you know, a really hardcore like, oh, you gotta keep your wits about you, things are gonna piss you off. No, it's more so just like, you know, if something annoys you, don't be quick to respond. Okay, take your time, reflect first, and then your response. Okay, but no reactions. Somebody else had that. I think it was Aries, actually. You're tying into actually a couple of readings that I've done so far. All right, on the underside of the Angel Messages deck, we have Cut the Cords. All right, so this may be a warning for you to, again, cut any cords with people that are not well-intended or looking to drain your energy, because this month is going to require a lot of energy from you. So if you are, you know, looking to overdo it or spend time with the wrong people, definitely try to feel it out, you know, and put your guard up if necessary. But if it is too much for you, you might want to consider cutting the cord completely, or at least until you have, you know, some equilibrium back. All right, but we finish off the reading with this beautiful card, which is Dragonfly Magic. I love this card, actually. You have like actually a few cards that are a couple of my favorites in these decks. So Dragonfly Magic says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, I feel like you're going to feel like blessings this month. You know, just be careful, because the energy on the underside of the tarot decks, we have the 10 of Wands with the Tower. All right, so if you're not careful, I feel like expending your energy too much, you might have a burnout. All right, so in your work hard weeks or your days of working hard, just be sure to keep that a little more balanced and don't work too hard, because the 10 of Wands is all about like feeling overworked, feeling overburdened, feeling like, you know, you need to take some rest. So yeah. And that can actually apply to those play hard days and weeks too. All right. So just be careful not to play too hard and not to work too hard, because the choices that you make this month can either burn you out or they can make you feel like magic. All right, so it's all about your choices this month. It's all about, you know, how you spend your energy and who you give your energy to. That's going to be the most important and to look out for. But otherwise, it looks really good. Okay, on the underside of the spirit animal deck, we have Eagle Mastery. Okay, so you are going to be able, I feel like you're going to be able to master this month and really take charge and really, you know, you're going to find your footing. You're going to be able to move through this month with, you know, somewhat of ease. It's not going to be a difficult, I don't feel difficult month for you. Potentially can be. Of course, free will is always at play. So if you decide to make your life hard this month, it's going to be hard. Okay. So, but the choice is yours here, especially with the Magician popping up. The Magician is a manifester, a master manifester, actually. So you both have Mastery and Magician popping up here. So you have the potential this month to bring in some really good things into your life. Good energy, good people, good experiences. But it's all about your choices, okay? So that is my message for you, my Gemini gang. I hope you resonated with this. I hope you take away something good. And if you do resonate with this message, I just ask that you please like and comment, and or you don't have to do both, but at least one would be nice. And if you can please, if you're not already, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my little channel here and get more messages out to the collectives. All right, so tap in with me and let's grow together, shall we? Sending you love, my Gemini gang. I will see you for 2025. Peace out.